Good afternoon. It is February 12th, Valentine's Day 2022. Going to be taking out this Mercedes-Benz 1985 300 SD for a little test drive. Car's got 98,937 miles. It was a one-owner car up until 2020. The car was purchased by a good friend of mine out in California, who happens to own a Mercedes-Benz specialist repair shop. This was his car. He contacted me about 3-4 weeks ago, sent me some photos of the car, described the car to me, and I basically transacted on it immediately, knowing that it was his car. He went through the car mechanically, cosmetically. It's a California car from new. Has absolutely no corrosion. It is in absolutely pristine condition, cosmetically also. So we'll get this car started. All the power options on the car function 100%. Heat and AC works perfectly. Becker radio works great. All the power windows operate perfectly. Station here.
Wireless, Xfinity Mobile has you covered. Save up to $400 a year on your
Becker radio works real nice. Heat works beautifully in this car, and it is well needed today. Outside temperature right now is probably in the 20s. It's showing 1.5 degrees Celsius. Enough of my chatter. Let's get this car out on the road. It's 12:30 on Valentine's Day 2022. Actually February 14th. I said February 12th. February 14th 2022. Car is mechanically extremely well sorted. New fuel pump, fuel filter, engine mounts, shifter bushings. Tires all have 2019 date codes. This is a turnkey, pristine example of a 126 turbo diesel. Pull out here. Car tracks down the road nice and straight. Very comfortable car. Cruise control works perfectly. Suspension's nice. Steering is dead on. It's a really super nice car. I mean, cosmetically, it's almost all original paint. The paint meter readings on the hood were a bit high. To my eye, it looked like 100% original paint, but I believe the hood was probably refinished at some point in its life because the paint meter readings are a little high. Wheels on the car are flawless. Just had the car completely detailed. With that, it had a 3-step paint correction with a ceramic clear. The paint is show quality. The bright work on the car is immaculate. The anodized aluminum trim around the glass still looks like chrome. It's really nice. Suspension is great. When I got this car in a couple of days ago, I had it shipped in from California and closed. And I was meeting a friend of mine for dinner that night, and I'll be honest with you, I drove this car for 2 days straight just because of the fact that I literally fell in love with the car. See what a beautiful day we're having very, very warm in the cabin. Like I said, it's about 20 degrees outside, and with the wind chill, it feels like it's negative 10 degrees. You can see I'm in the cabin with just a shirt on, and I'm completely comfortable. All right, I'm gonna push it a little bit here. Transmission shifts nice and smooth. Nice acceleration. Turbodiesel. The car's built like a tank. I mean, you literally feel like it's such a substantial car. Very heavy, very solid. See, the cabin is nice and quiet in here. Really, really fine example. Being that this was an 85 model, got the airbag in this car. So not all of you, I don't believe all the 85 models came with an airbag. This one's got an airbag. The engine bay on this car is literally like a work of art. I mean, it's immaculate. I cannot believe how clean the engine bay is, as well as the undercarriage. Car lived its entire life in California. Absolutely 100% corrosion free. Very, very comfortable car. Those of you who know me probably know that I've owned a lot of these 126 turbo diesels over the years. I've even sold a few on Bring a Trailer with very, very low miles. I think one of the cars that I sold on Bring a Trailer, if not two of them, had about 20,000 miles. Cosmetically, I put this car on par with those two cars that I sold previously. It's that clean. My friend in California who purchased the car from the original owner, he serviced it for years. Previous owners, who were the original owners from new, the car comes with all the service records, the original window sticker, original sales agreement. He said they babied this car, and it really shows. I mean, the wood in the car, the Zebrano wood, is like a mirror. I mean, it has a mirror finish. There's no cracks in the clear coat on the wood. Dash is absolutely crack free. Even the MB Tex, there's no fade, no UV damage whatsoever. The interior is so vibrant. Got this Palomino MB Tex interior that still looks like it's new. We're about 55 miles an hour. See the cruise control kicks in right away, works beautifully. Car tracks beautifully. Hopefully we'll catch a light here so I can show you how it brakes. The brakes are excellent. This car, I would drive it across country tomorrow. Would not even think about it for a second. Has no needs. The only thing we're going to do with it is change all the fluids and filters, right before the sale, so that everything is fresh. This is a very, very impressive car. Very, very nice car. No disappointments whatsoever. It comes with two sets of floor mats. The original floor mats, which are still in excellent condition, and a second set of floor mats that I've never seen. They're identical to the original OEM floor mats, but they have a much higher pile to the carpet. I'm gonna have to ask my friend where he got a hold of these mats. They're absolutely beautiful. Everything about the car is beautiful. It's it's a preservation class winner. Take it to any judged event and you're going to walk away with something in the preservation award category, because it's just one of the most nicely preserved vehicles I've ever seen. This car, I'm going to put it on Bring a Trailer. It's going to be an absolute no reserve auction. I'm going to sell it to the highest bidder. Anyone wishing to see the car during the auction, come out and see it, drive it, weather permitting, of course. Have it inspected by yourself or a third party. It's a no disappointments car. Like I said, all the books, keys, window sticker, service records. I would call it a blue chip investment grade car. If this odometer said 20,000 miles on it, I wouldn't even question it. It has 98,000 miles, but it's as good as it gets. So that's my video. I wish everyone the best of luck.